देख रहे हैं उत्तर शक्ति न्यूज।
So you must be wondering what meanderings means. I'm invited by so many artists all over the world to present them, to curate their shows. And I went not expecting much when Lata Balakrishna called me to see her works, because so often the ethnic scenarios which are repetitive and derived don't enthrall me, don't speak to me. But when I saw these works, we were in a hillside town called Lavasa, and I saw beautiful oeuvre of works with landscapes. I saw the repetitive symbolism of clouds. But did I only see a travel junkie traveling around the world, showing me various trips to Romania, New Zealand, the Americas, Amalfi Coast, Tuscany? No, I saw something much deeper. So women across the world face challenges. They're super women. They face housework, children, marriage, rapids, troughs, and also triumphs. In Lata, I saw an artist who was wanting more out of life than a repetitive routine of just breeding children and marriage. I saw in this work, I saw tumult, I saw a sense of light and shade, I saw a chiaroscuro of color, I saw a kaleidoscope of thoughts, emotions, visions. There is the symbolism of clouds. So in all the works you see clouds. That's one of the symbolic elements we see going through most of the works. And it talks to us about how clouds come into life, but they also pass. This work, which is waiting, shows a few people waiting here. And we keep waiting for life to show us happier moments. We say, when we get married, we'll be happy. Or when we shift to New York, we'll be happy. Or when we have kids, we'll be happy. But then kids come with their own problems. Marriage comes with its own challenges. So there is no utopia. Joie de vie is to be found in the moment. Joie de vie is to be found in every moment, in every situation of life. And I see Lata's work resonating with philosophies about life, with messages, not only trips to various countries all over the world. I also want to talk a little bit about the technique, which is very unique. Did you know that there's no palette brush, there is no palette knife, there is no instruments. She paints with her fingers. And An artist's work is always to be seen in layers. You don't only see what the obvious is. Next time you see Mona Lisa, I encourage you to see various thoughts and philosophies that the artist back then may have thought of when they created the work. And that's what excites me about art. That's why I've been a curator of art. And for me, this presentation in a historic gallery, which is the Taj Art Gallery facing the Gateway of India, is a momentous occasion because India's famous artists M.F. Hussain, F.N. Souza, Krishan Khanna, Paritosh Sen have shown in this gallery, especially the progressives like Akbar Padamsee. So for me, I always try to curate art in this gallery. It's special to me. And today we have a high tea to celebrate the art. We have a champagne high tea right here with the who's who of Bombay celebrating this moment with us. I want to talk about the art a little bit with Lata. Lata, what inspired you when you did these works?
Whenever I come across something in nature, the season change, day and night, there's so many riot of colors in nature. That's what I think inspires me. You come across like maybe a sunset, but sometimes you see it in a cityscape, behind the monuments, and sometimes you see on the beach, or the season change and day and night that way inspire me, and the color in nature inspire me.
And you also see a lot of situations of human beings, there are two paintings called Flights of Fancy. We have so many situations where we, imagine life to be a particular way and it turns out another way. But everything is transient, and in the clouds, in the symbolism of the clouds, you see the transience of life, you see life changing. Not pain and not anguish and not happiness and not joy. None of them are permanent. It's all transient. Life is transient. And I see that depth of philosophy in these works. You will see some of them hanging in my own home. I'm really excited to present this show not only to the city of Bombay, but to San Francisco, New York, and all over the world. हैं, वो मेरे साथ आज मौजूद हैं। उन्होंने जब ये काम किया था, वो केवल शहरों का रंग और हुलिया नहीं दिखा रहे थे, वो अपने अंदर, अपने अतीत पे क्या भावनाएं थी, वो आप इन पेंटिंग्स में देख सकते हैं। वो खुश थे या वो दुखी थे, उनके मन में बहुत दिलासा था उस वक़्त कि वो अपने ड्रीम्स को फुलफिल करेंगे। उनको लगा कि जो भी वो हैं, घर चला रहे हैं, जैसे हर औरत करती है, घर चलाती है, रसोई देखना पड़ता है, बच्चों को देखना पड़ता है, उनके एग्जाम्स को देखना पड़ता है, मगर लता के दिल में और अरमान था, उनके दिल में कला का अरमान था। और मैं समझती उनकी कहानी बहुत सी औरतों के ज़िंदगी में हम लोग देखते हैं कि वो ज़िंदगी से और चाहते हैं, और ख़ास करके हमारे देश में औरतों को बहुत चैलेंजेस होती हैं। इंडिया में शोविनिज्म भी अभी हम देखते हैं, पैट्रियार्कल सोसाइटी है अभी भी, खास के 2 tier टाउन्स में, गांव में हम देखते हैं कि औरतों को बहुत चैलेंजेस फेस करनी पड़ती हैं। लता के मन में वो उस बंधन को तोड़ के आगे बढ़ने की अरमान थी, और उन्होंने ये अपने पेंटिंग के जरिए जिंदगी में अपना जो है ड्रीम्स का रेनबो दिखाया है। और वो मैं उसको देख के मैं आकर्षित हुई हूँ, और मैंने आप सबके सामने ये आर्ट प्रेजेंट किया है क्योंकि मैं हमेशा आर्टिस्ट को जब अपने अंडर लेती हूँ, मैं ये देख के लेती हूँ कि क्या उनमें वो एप्टीट्यूड है इंटरनेशनल आर्टिस्ट। आप देख सकते हैं कि ये एक देश का, ये एक शहर का कहानी नहीं है, ये पूरे वर्ल्ड का कहानी है। हर औरत का अरमान देखेंगे आप इनके रंगों में।
मैम, आप कितना सपोर्ट करते हैं ऐसे आर्टिस्ट को, जब वो आपके सामने आते हैं, आप उनके आर्ट को देखते हैं?
मैंने कभी नहीं देखा है कि आर्टिस्ट मशहूर है या जाना पहचाना नहीं है, मैं बल्कि यंग आर्टिस्ट को बहुत इम्पीटस देने की कोशिश करती हूँ और मैं समझती हूँ कि जो आर्टिस्ट को रिकग्निशन नहीं है उन आर्टिस्ट को तो और ज़्यादा इम्पीटस की ज़रूरत होती है, और ज़्यादा निशा जामवाल की ज़रूरत है। जो मशहूर हैं उनके पास तो पूरी दुनिया सामने है। तो मेरी ज़िंदगी की मकसद है कि मैं आर्टिस्ट को इनकरेज करूँ, और ख़ास करके लता जैसे जो बहुत टैलेंटेड आर्टिस्ट हैं, थोड़े शाय हैं, जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं, वो देखिए लता अपने आर्ट के थ्रू बात करती है, हम लोग उनके बारे में बात करते हैं, लेकिन आर्टिस्ट की जो ज़िंदगी है वो अपने ब्रश के ज़रिए बात करते हैं, अपने कलर्स के ज़रिए बात करते हैं, और बहुत डीप मीनिंग है इन पेंटिंग्स में। ज़िंदगी में कुछ भी परमानेंट नहीं है, ना दुख ना सुख, ना बच्चे भी बड़े होके शादी करके चले जाते हैं, हम अकेले पड़ जाते हैं। तो ज़िंदगी में कोई भी माहौल परमानेंट नहीं है, लाइफ इज़ ट्रांजिएंट। और एक यहाँ पेंटिंग भी है जिसका नाम है ट्रांजिएंस, उसमें हमें दिखता है कि कोई भी हमारा जो अतीत में जो भी हो रहा है, दुख सुख सब ट्रांजिएंट है।
Lata, thank you very much for extraordinary paintings. I have to say that I spoke to the Consul General of Japan, Mr. Sukuta-san, and we thought that every photo can be all over the places, all over the countries. And the colors, it's Indian colors, and I like it so much. I'd like to thank you very much. It's fantastic oil painting. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And Kobe is a great collector of art and a great encourager and a patron of Indian artists. So Kobe, this is actually not only paintings of all over the world, it's also about the human state, the human mind. And I've written about it in this book for you.
It's a very simple answer. First of all, you have a fantastic artist here.
Yes.
And I was even in Madhya Pradesh, and I saw the arts down there. I fell in love with art. And I see the arts also here in Mumbai and in Gujarat. We have a fantastic arts, but I tell you frankly, the most important thing is the combination of the colors. The combination of the colors in India, they are something that you don't see any place in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Japan itself is so intricate. I lived in Hakone and I lived in Ibaraki, and I find that the detail and the beauty and the hospitality and the kindness and the softness of the Japanese soul comes through in the art. I myself am a collector of Hiroshige, Utamaro, and it's such an honor to have Dr. Yasu. Dr. Tell us your full name.
My full name is Yasu Funkahori. I'm concerning the concession of Japan here in Europe.
And tell us what you think about the art.
Yes, sir. I enjoy Kobe, that's just a second. Thank you very much for the invitation to this wonderful exhibition. As a diplomat of Japan, I've been to many countries, many places, and attended many exhibitions. But this is the best exhibition.
Thank you. That deserves a big hand for our artist who's right here.
The artistic expression.
क्या मतलब
all those artistic gesture interest me a lot. So as I said, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Delighted to have you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nisha JamVwal. He's the managing director. And he's doing a factory in your country. With Anusha.
Look here, man. Look here.
अभी और थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, अरे थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा।
Look here.
Jaya, come. One sec.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.